What's going on, football fans? Welcome back to another episode of Breaking the Birds, where we will be taking a long look at an epic offensive collapse. 42 minutes of not scoring against one of the worst defenses in the NFL. How could that go so wrong? So, warning, we're not going to go through really any of the good plays in the first 3 touchdown drives they had. We're going to go through everything of why they sucked and where the blame is, what is going wrong, what's going on, basically. So, brace yourself. Hang with me, and I apologize in advance if things get a little bit out of control, because this is also my way of venting through this loss here. Let's get to it. First up, we have a run. Power, double pullers, everybody loses, practically. We got 2 guys pulling over here, Palestine and Fred Johnson. We got down blocks from the rest of the guys right here. Now, everybody, like I said, loses here. Cam Jurgens, initially, terrible. Horrific job. Like, no way is Saquon Barkley supposed to be touched as soon as he gets the ball. That is a horrific rep. Second, Mailata gets juked out of his shoes here, so this guy can occupy the entire cutback gap. Tyler Steen, the block he pulls on right here on the pull, horrific. Coming on right here. No contact whatsoever. 3 out of 5 offensive linemen fail hard on this one. Fred Johnson, okay rep. Dickerson, okay rep. Nowhere to go for Saquon. Then we got curls, or hitches, or whatever the hell you want to call them here. Double hitches right here and an outside here. Got 2 sits. We have a guy in the flat. Basically like a sort of a sail concept with 2 guys hitching over the middle here. This is one of the rare instances where Jalen Hurts actually has some timing on these passes. It's not a rep that he is, or not a concept that he is. He's pretty good at throwing. Usually he's not anticipating his throws that much, or timing his throws, and that he's in rhythm in terms of hitting the curls and hitches whenever they're coming. But this one is a decent rep right here. They get into third and 2, third and 3 maybe. And then that, of course, gets nullified by this false start here on Cam Jurgens. It is a head jerk. It's tick-attack, but it is a head jerk. He's not supposed to do it. It's a mistake by him. If you like what I do more than you like the Birds, well, how the offense is playing, go to buy me a coffee, Breaking the Birds. I'll drop a link in the description. Thanks. And then working against zone right here. I actually like the play call here on a pass rep here. We're going to have 2 guys coming on over routes, and we're going to have a sit over the middle. Sit coming here. Going to have DeVonta Smith coming in the over. Going to have Jahan Dotson on the delayed over. And then A.J. Brown coming on the post route right here. I like this concept because the sit over the middle here forces the linebackers to respect that and not get depth. So your over routes have better chance of getting open. This guy has to go up for Dallas Goedert right there. He's at the sticks. Then you have an over out here and DeVonta Smith coming. For Hurts, what he's reading on right here is this safety. If he is baiting up on A.J. Brown, if he's taking A.J. Brown, you throw it over the middle here for DeVonta Smith. If he's going for DeVonta Smith, you have a one-on-one route here, a one-on-one situation with A.J. Brown. And also you have a backside opportunity in Jahan Dotson, because when this guy clears, this guy's cleared, it becomes basically like a one-on-one here, Jahan Dotson coming over the middle. Now the safety here reads that Hurts triggering it. At that point, he comes up, he is the one who makes the play. He does a good job here of not overcommitting to any of the routes here. But as you're looking at it, he's more respecting the middle right there. Hurts has not released the ball yet. He's flat-footed. He's not opening his hips. He's not running with AJ. So if the idea is for him to go deep right there, Hurts hasn't released it yet. He's coming up here to DeVonta Smith. He's going to be at one-on-one. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, one-on-one and clearing away from the cornerback. Then you also have that option right there. I like the concept. I don't like the timing from Hurts. I also think the DB was a little bit early on the tackle, but yeah. Punt. Next drive. Cowboys just scored. We come out. We try to run it on first down once again. And what do you know? It's the exact same play. We got the power. We got the pullers. We have the down blocks right here. Cowboys playing it super aggressive. This motherfucker watching football So, aligning pre-snap here. These guys are down blocking what's to their right side. That is why Malata lets this guy go and then goes up for 0. He's eyeing on 0. You have to eye on 55. Because then you got a situation where you got one guy taken out, you got the other guy taken out. But instead, it's a 2-on-1 situation here for whoever that is coming on the pull. And so you're outnumbered. And also, Landon Dickerson doesn't get really a good enough push right here. But the push in itself doesn't matter too much. If this guy actually comes on blocks 55, Malata takes 0, you got this guy coming out, and you have 1-on-1 on 35, it allows so much more room here for Saquon Barkley to bounce this outside. But again, missed assignment by a tight end. We've seen so many times this year. Tight end in the Eagles offense can't fucking block. And Patullo still does it all the time instead of going spread and running it from there. Start of the second half, I believe this is, and we finally get to see the RPO game here with Dallas Goedert. I don't know if it's RPO. It's rollout, tight end rollout. It's a safe play. It's awesome. It usually works. They pull it out, not enough in my mind. They also don't run triple option out of it this year because apparently Jalen Hurts can't take hits anymore. And playing overly passive. Anyway, the play itself, it works. They move the chains here. It's a fine play. But because you have an extra lineman on the field right here who's on the line, another guy on the line, and another guy on the line, it's a procedural penalty again and wipes away a big play because Eagles offensive coaches can teach the formations that they want to run to the players, apparently. So incredibly frustrating. And so we went from 2nd down and 2 to the next play here, where Jalen Hurts overthrows A.J. Brown because of pressure in his face. Because once again, Cam Jurgens is unplayable. What we're trying to do here, we're trying to get a play action under center shot right here. So basically, it's a 2-route concept here. We got the over route, we got the post, over route in the post, and then it's just a matter of taking a decision depending on what the safety does right here. And he'll probably come up for A.J. Brown. In that case, you would throw it to Devontae Smith. But Hurts has no chance whatsoever to actually read what is going on right here. As soon as he turns at the top of his drop, I mean, the ball either has to come up really quickly here or he has to be able to actually hold on to it. It's designed for A.J. Brown. It's designed for A.J. Brown to get the ball over the middle. But because of this unplayable guy right here in the middle in Cam Jurgens, who just get beat right off the snap, which is so frustrating because everyone else are doing their job on the line on this play, and it would have been a chunk yard gain for A.J. Brown, who's coming over the middle. You can see it here as well. You see him coming in right here. If he actually has time to step up into his throw right here, A.J. Brown is right there. You only got one safety left on the field. Yeah. And fuck me for saying that Jalen Hurts can't throw curls and hitches with anticipation to begin this video, because then here we have on third down, I believe it's 3rd down and 7 after the penalty. We got him throwing for Devontae Smith on a deep curl route right here with the sticks. He just falls down. It's completely the right read from Jalen Hurts right here. They're running match zone. And Devontae Smith just falls down. It's the guy's playing off. He's alone. Devontae usually like 999 times out of 1,000. He's dominating on these reps. Would have come back for it. Been able to catch the ball 1st down. And even that in mind, taking a look at the pocket Jalen Hurts has right here. We just saw that one play who got blown up by Jurgens. Again, same guy right here, loosing in the middle, and also Fred Johnson collapsing the pocket from the right side as well, to a point where when Jalen Hurts is releasing this ball, he's got Fred Johnson right in his face. If Devontae doesn't fall, probably would have been complete. And I like the fact that he throws it before he turns. That's how you beat this stuff. Punt. Next drive. And we start out with, you guessed it, another run. And we're trying to go outside once again right here. I understand that. If you've seen Jurgens play so far, you want to go outside the box. Outside pull here with Landon Dickerson. It is designed to go out as wide as possible. That's why Saquon keeps following Cam Jurgens. Dickerson. This is coming out. Cam actually does a good job here out in space of finding his guy to block. Dallas Goedert doesn't really get any push on his guy right there. Now you can still frame it. You can pause the video and you can say, well, isn't that a lane right here? Cut up there? Well, I guess, but you also have like what Saquon is seeing. If you'll be looking back, he is designed. The design is just to follow Dickerson. You can also see he's really, really keying on him here. So he's not supposed to go this way. That would be going rogue. But also, you got guys in pursuit all over the place. The thought that he'll be getting a ton more probably isn't fair, especially considering it's not the read for him. But no push, nowhere to go, 1 yard. All right, second and long, we're back to throwing. And this is just a bad pass from Jalen Hurts. A.J. Brown coming on the out route down here. It's zone coverage, but he's a one-on-one to that side, so they play man. They lock this. So they're man on the one receiver side. The ball is not accurate whatsoever. It's high. AJ gets his hands on it. He's unable to bring it down, but it's also like it's an unfavorable ball to him even to come up before. You could argue that you'd like AJ Brown to make this catch given his status and what he's good at. But it's not on him for where the ball is being placed. And again, fuck me for making the comment about Hurts and that he puts a pretty good pass right here. Devontae Smith isn't even turned yet. He's already in his throwing motion. He's right in between these in between the flat hook curl and deep zone. Puts a good ball on Devontae Smith. Good timing. Okay, and then we come out here passing once again here, and we have options right here. We got one guy dragging across right here, so we have levels concept with Devontae Smith coming underneath, taking on the linebackers. We have an over route here from Dallas Goedert. That's going to clear. We have, again, these shitty dummy routes here. A.J. Brown there in the bottom, who's just clearing space. It's not an option for Jalen Hurts to even throw it to him. And you have a deep post right here. So deep post, levels, like that, and then whatever this is. Now, Devontae Smith, like I said, he's going to take the linebackers away right here. So when Dallas Goedert is coming in across here, he's wide open across the middle. But Jalen Hurts panics because he is getting pressured off the edge. And he squares his feet. He could easily step up here and then throw to Dallas Goedert. But he doesn't trust his O-line at the slightest right here. So when you got pressure coming there off the edge against Jordan Mailata, he gets a hand on him. He panics and completely abandons the play. Like here, they actually make a good pocket right here in front of him. You can step up there, and then you got it over there. Like if you just step up, throw. But then again, you got 97 coming, and everything is just completely shit, and throws the ball away. Third down, and I have no idea what the concept is. I'm sorry, I can't tell you. We have crosser. We have two outs on different levels right here. So we're kind of running a smash to that side. And then we have Dallas Goedert coming in here, hitching across the middle. And again, they're playing one receiver side, so he plays man. The rest of it is zone. It's just not a great zone beating concept. Oh, excuse me. Nowhere to go. And also in the pocket, collapse on the left side. Dickerson, Mailata, they don't pick it up. Punt. Cowboys missed their field goal. Another a break for the Eagles defense. And they come out, first down, you run the ball. Because you can't do it, but you got to try it. So to the right side right here, it's straightforward. Fred Johnson gets beat. Cam Jurgens gets beat. The most egregious one here is Fred Johnson, because that limits everything. There's no move off the line. The entire line of scrimmage right there is stalled. Cam Jurgens has no push in his guy, so Saquon has to cut back. And then the Jurgens guy makes the tackle afterwards. So a combination of Cam Jurgens and Fred Johnson destroy this play. Yeah. Geez, the Eagles are lining up in... The Eagles are lining up in a 4-man front over here with Saquon Barkley at the bottom and 2 tight ends, or Darius Cooper and a tight end. I wonder what the play call is going to be. Oh, no, screen. I would have never seen that coming. We have Devontae Smith doing gymnastics for no reason whatsoever, because even playing zone or man, we don't give a shit because we're going to run a screen anyway. Actually gained some yards on it, though. 4 verticals. I don't know why I'm laughing. I just think it's a little bit funny that this is the way they go through at this point. Okay, Devontae Smith gets bumped into oblivion by the cornerback out here. Good job by him. He's all the way out of the field. These guys are playing extremely passive. You get it. Dallas Goedert is open. This is coming on the over route. They're playing zone. So he's going to clear away here over the middle. Jalen Hurts right here has a completely clean pocket. He can even sidestep a little back here and then wait for him to come in here. He's even looking at him. Feels pressure from his right side because because Fred Johnson gets tossed around. But yeah, with anticipation, could have thrown this one to Dallas Goedert early. Stepped up into the pocket right there, lobbed it over. Throw anticipation behind there. There's a ton of room between the linebacker and the safety. Yeah, but again, pressure. Punt. Cowboys just scored again. So now, Eagles offense coming on the field. Can they do something? First play, a run. You guessed it. QB read. Jalen Hurts. Like every time this year. I mean, this one I will defend. There's 2 defenders right there against him. So you don't expect him to get much. This comment is more throughout the season here. I think he's running scared. As soon as he sees anybody, he's looking for reasons to go down. He looks really cautious when he's running. Looks like he's running not to get hurt, and it's limiting the Eagles' offense. When they're not using QB runs with Hurts this year, and I'm starting to be more and more convinced it's because he doesn't want to. Yeah, good timing pass here, Dallas Goedert. Once again, hitch route, empty. I love empty for the Eagles. Like they should live in empty. Good timing, throws it right at the top of his drop. Going back to the play action rollout here. Play action. Clear out where Dallas Goedert is going to be leaking out the backfield. They hit it once again. Called pass interference this time on Devontae Smith. And it's completely unnecessary. Again, I think it's tick-attack, but again, they see this. They see Devontae Smith with a hand in the shoulder or the hand in the chest of the DB. It can be called. It's just bad procedure from the Eagles offense. Again. And they finally get a drive going somewhat, and another good play here taken away. And so now they're in panic mode. Very next play here, we have a false start. So now it's 2nd down and forever. And instead of going to the deep ball, trying to get chunk plays or trying to hit something over the middle, that's what they pull off. Shovel pass to nobody, especially because the offensive line can't block for shit. So, yeah. Missed field goal. And at that point, it was like 4th and 3 or something like that from the 40-yard line. And they went for it. And I guess you try to hang on to any sort of dear life or hope that you can get some points at some point. They failed to do so, though. Cowboys score again. Now it's 21-21. Some sense of urgency for the Eagles offense right here. And they actually come out throwing the ball instead this time. And Jalen Hurts run through contact. That's when you know that he is serious. You can no longer just play to not lose a game. You actually have to play to win it. You actually have to drive through contact for once here. But on first down, if it's not a run, it's curls. I got curls on the outside here. You got two guys running into each other here across the middle. Terrible design, in my opinion. Nobody's open. Hurst doesn't throw it with timing here. There's no rhythm in his drop. So when he hits his drop, the toughest drop right there, the ball has to come out. If he just throws it like he did early in the game, maybe a chance when the guys are coming back for it. But yeah, Pocket is actually okay on this rep. He just doesn't let it rip. Makes really much up for it right here with timing pass. Quick timing pass for A.J. Brown. Good rhythm throw here. Sitting across the middle. Makes a guy miss. Good play. Super frustrating that Jalen Hurts just can't see the middle of the field for some reason. We have the over route right here. We have a sit right there. That is to draw up the linebacker to that side. And then you have the tight end coming across right here. You have this guy stretching. These two guys deep. So that is open in the middle. Jalen Hurts has the best pocket in the world. Fuck. Throws it to a completely covered Devontae Smith. The Cowboys, who are the worst middle of the field defense in the NFL, and you refuse to look over the middle. Eagles flood the bottom of the field, stretching out with the 1-1 receiver. You got intermediate out. You had the running back coming to the flat. So you got that 3-level overload. You have the crosser coming from the backside. AJ clears away the deep defender. Then it's the safety that has to match the Devontae Smith. Good route from him. Good throw from Hurts. Moves the chains. But then they call illegal use of hands on Fred Johnson. Oh, these penalties. And it's there, but they did it all freaking game on both sides of the ball. So, yeah. Completely kills the drive. And instead of first goal from inside the 10 on the Smitty catch, it's a check down here for Saquon Barkley, who fumbles. Coming out and empty. And Cowboys are covering it well. There's really nowhere to go. Yeah. And then the defense do their job again. Cowboys punt. Why are we returning from the 1-yard line? But my fellow brethren, the Eagles defense step up once again. They get a 4th down stop at the 1-yard line, 2-yard line. So the Eagles offense get another chance in what should have been over so long ago. Good timing route here for A.J. Brown. Good drive started, backed up in your own 2-yard line. Good timing, good catch. We're going. And now Hurts finding the rhythm here. We got Devontae Smith coming in here, sitting across the middle. Again, good timing there. He reads it really well. It could have maybe thrown a little bit earlier, but really you can't fault this. Good throw. And then Hurts gets pressured here, checks it down for Saquon Barkley coming into the flat. Pressure gets to him off of the edge, so he has to get rid of the ball. Excuse me, let me clear that away from you right there. But then it's just a matter of like Devontae Smith making catches, A.J. Brown making catches. The guys here stepping up. Jalen Hurts missing some guys, but he's been put in position to score. They got penalties, and then this fucker spinning. How do you spin and not move? What? Then right after being completely useless in the flat and the check down, he gets the ball once again right here on the check down over the middle. So much space to work with right here for Saquon Barkley. the highest paid running back in the NFL. I don't know if that's a fact, but it's up there. It just completely slips. This is it. You're down right now. You're down 3 points. You've done shit. You've done nothing. This is the drive. And that's what you put on the field. Okay, this is extremely frustrating. Now we're back to Kevin Patullo. Because the Eagles are running a apologize for the jumping on this jumping between the clip right here. We got motion pre-snap here. We got clear indication that this is man. And even though we have that clear indication, we're utilizing it for nothing. There are no man beating routes in this concept we're running right here. The best one here is the out route down here at the bottom, but that's it. We got curl, and then swing. And not only that, how do you think the O-line's playing? Let's check in. Come on, guys. Yeah, Dickerson, terrible. Punt on the most important drive of the game. So this game was a complete offensive collapse. The O-line sucked. The play calls were suspect, weird. They kept running the ball on first down even though it was useless. They didn't feature in Tank Bixby even though Saquon Barkley was clearly not playing well and has not been playing well throughout the entire year. Jalen Hurts missing guys. I don't think it was that bad. I think he played okay. But the O-line is a massive problem. Saquon Barkley is a big problem. Play calling is a problem. Receivers are not a problem. They need to be featured. Jalen Hurts, I don't think is a problem either. I would like him to be running more, running through contact, but that's not a problem, given relative to everything else. Yeah, hope you like it. Stay with me.